So, hey guys, we just finished up Tuesday of Game Developers Conference. It has been a long day,
Yeah,
so to say.
it's been
Um,
really long.
yeah, let's see. When did you get in? You got in
Um,
about 9 o'clock this morning.
yeah, so what happened was I originally took a flight out of Des Moines and had a layover in Denver and then would go from Denver to San Francisco. So I only had 30 minutes for a layover, but they delayed my first flight an hour, so I missed my connecting flight and had to spend the entire night in the airport in Denver,
Yeah.
and that was really bad.
It's been a rough day for you, hasn't it been?
I didn't sleep, but I also. What time is it now? It's like 11.
Uh, yeah, something like that.
So
I think
yeah,
it's about 11.
I'm really tired.
Yeah, I
But
bet.
yeah,
Don't worry, we'll let you go to sleep soon. First, we're just gonna catch up for the day.
yeah.
So we decided that. So I have a whole lot of content from yesterday. I have a lot of videos. I have a recording of an interview or like a sit down talk we did with someone, but it's all garbage right now. Like it would take so much editing for me to get that all to work. I was just doing the vlog the wrong way. Like that was like if I had time to edit each
Yeah.
episode
Learning
for
experience.
like 3 hours a day. If I had 3 hours to edit every chopped piece of like content I had, that's how I would do it. And that just doesn't work for you guys.
So
So I decided we're gonna do like a recap video each day that we're here and upload that for you guys to see. I don't know what I'll do with the extra content from yesterday. I have a pretty good solid amount. It's mostly travel video, but I mean it's some pretty cool stuff. If I edit it together, I think you guys would really like it. I've got an interview with the lead, or not an interview, but like a sit down talk with one of the lead designers from Bethesda. Lead level designer from Bethesda. His name is Joel. He was really cool, and I got a lot of like interview with that. But I don't know. It was all at a restaurant, and we were all eating, and we got interrupted by some of his friends. So it's not super great. Like I said, it's mostly just editing stuff. So
it's okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
So Zach had. What did you do today?
So today was more sessions. So for all you guys at home that haven't been to GDC, GDC is a conference. It is very much about like sessions where you listen to people talk about their respective aspects of game design.
So like lectures. Basically.
Yeah, kind of like lectures. Kind of like what I used to try to do.
Like TED Talks.
Yeah, it's like TED Talks.
TED Talks.
Dev Talks. But so today was more of the same. Monday was a lot of that. One thing I want to say was even though I got a scholarship, this conference is very much what you make it. So it's like even though I was with other people, I didn't need to be with them at all points. I was like I chose what sessions I want to go to. I chose who I wanted to meet, like how long I spent at different events, different things like that. Like GDC is what you make it. It's really not about like a structure or a schedule. It's just about choosing what you want to go to. So like I went to a producer thing today. I went to some stuff about narrative, about like it was called the telling something with nothing, how to tell nonverbal stories, or how to be the most efficient with your writing. And it was really cool.
That's cool.
And then I also checked out some like dev booths today. I went and checked out some people's games. Yeah, like GDC truly is what you make it. And so yeah, I mean, how are you making it without having like an all access pass?
So basically, what happened today? I went and wandered around a lot because I didn't have an what did I like? I didn't have one of these things. I basically just came without anything and just kind of snuck in random places, and I felt like that probably wouldn't be the best. So I went and got one. But like the entire first half of the day, I just wandered around and talked to as many people as I possibly could, and being all socially awkward at them and stuff, and just talked to basically just let's see, like
Jesus!
20 something
There's so many fucking business cards.
Yeah, 20 something strangers, and then we went to a bar. But that's unrelated because let's see, I went to a park, and there was there's a little park behind, not Moscow, but the other one across the street from it. There's like a park that's
Oh,
really
right.
nice.
Yeah.
And so I went there and I talked to a bunch of people there. I went adventuring through the exhibit hall itself. I walked through Target because I wanted to have donuts because everything was expensive in the food court. So I went to Target and bummed it like an American. Yeah, and had donuts for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a half gallon of milk. So that's what I had for food. I'm supposed to be talking about something relevant.
Well, I mean that is relevant. Like the thing about GDC is like it's really like
Yeah.
Seth was here, but like he still met people without having a
Yeah.
pass.
So
Like you were in a park, like you met people at
So-
Target, like so the thing about GDC is like it's well known in the San Francisco area that we're at that GDC is happening. Like I've been to 3 different places now where they asked me specifically if I was here for GDC. Like if people like they're like, "Hey, are you here for the Game Developers Conference?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, how'd you know that? And they're like, "Man, you're a nerdy white guy wearing a Paper Mario T-shirt." Like, yeah, like people like they know you're here for GDC and they're very accommodating of it. Like they're very much like GDC is a big deal and they respect that. And that's an entirely different atmosphere that I'm not used to. Like people respecting game designers, people respecting game developers.
Yeah.
Like
It's not like you're shunned because you're not doing real engineering.
right, you don't have to like you don't have to sugarcoat anything. Like we're all here to be game designers, and so saying stuff like, "Yeah, I'm a producer," like that matters to people. Like, so like I'm saying like I want to be a producer, right? Because that's what I want to do. And like the people around me, they actually like super respect that. They're like, "Yeah, I'm just a programmer, or I'm just an artist. You're the people who make it work." And I'm like, "Please, I haven't actually made a game yet. Like, my production work comes from the bullshit I've done with IICGDC. Like,
Yeah.
which granted is production work, but like it's different work, and people respect that. And it's completely different from home. Like it's completely different from back at Iowa State, where people like we have to validate or verify that you're some sort of game designer. Like you have to say like, "Yeah, I'm a game designer because it's what I love to do." Here you're just like you're a game designer because you're a game designer, and that's a completely different atmosphere. It's crazy.
Yeah. I liked to talk to people to figure out what they did. And there's a lot more artists here. And there's like a lot more just open. Like I've seen so many people with different colored hair. It's ridiculous. Like
Dude, I've seen purple, teal, like blazing
So-
white, but like they kept half of it like a really deep black, and then the other part of it was just like steel white, like
So-
steel gray.
one of my favorites looked like, you know, those weird color, well not weird, but like those vibrant colored fruit by the foot.
Oh right, yeah,
It's like yellow and then red and then green and then yellow and then red again.
yeah.
This guy had hair that looked like fruit from the foot was like growing out of his head. It was pretty great, but at the same time, yeah.
Yeah, like this area is very accommodating of all different types of people, and I absolutely love it. I actually recently saw a tweet by somebody saying like, it's really fantastic to see that GDC has a very good female population this year.
Yeah.
Specifically this year, the female population of GDC has spiked apparently, and people are making comments about it, saying like how great it is. And we don't care at Iowa State, you know, whether you're male or female.
Yeah.
We really don't give a fuck. Like you're who
It's-
you are.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it is a thing, but at the same time, just be you. Like, I'm gonna try
I
to.
mean,
I'm trying to avoid being like weird, be like, yay, vaginas, but at the same time, like, do you. Like, if you want to do it, just, it doesn't matter.
and game design is an area where we really try to be accepting of all people.
Yeah.
And we really try to make that known, and we make games
It's-
that
yeah,
show that.
It's
and
one
shit
of
like
those
that. Like,
things where, like, you're making a big deal out of it, and segregation in itself is going to imply things, but the discrimination of recognizing that was an issue is it's a sticky topic to just even mention in general.
Yeah, it is weird. But no, yeah. So that's been kind of our day 2 of GDC. We plan on bringing more to you guys, talking about things. Yeah. But one thing that is we wanted to bring up is so we went to our first party tonight. We went to our first party at the Midwest Game Developer Meetup party. It was at a bar. And seriously, we're not alone in the Midwest, guys. So there were like 3 different groups from Wisconsin. There was one really big group from UW Stout, the school. But like, we're not alone in the Midwest. And there's more and more people from the Midwest looking to make games. We're not alone, guys. Like, it, like legitimately, like we keep saying like we're from Iowa State University, right? But like the people from around us are from like a bunch of different schools. We're not the only people, but we mostly met Wisconsin people.
Yeah. Well, the guy was the one who like organized the event. So.
Right. So there was a guy from University of Wisconsin or UW Stout who organized the meetup for Midwest. He turns out he runs the Facebook group, and so he was the one who organized it all. He like reserved like a place for all of us. Yeah, his name is Dave Beck.
Yeah.
Yep. He was really cool. Shout out to Dave Beck because seriously, like, if you guys, so what we wanted to like what I wanted to say about that, I don't know about Seth, but like make sure you guys are joining the Midwest Game Developers groups if I'm really excited. If the industry is something you want to go into, make sure you guys are joining the Facebook groups because we're not alone in this. Like, a lot of us, like, okay, so me and Seth, you know, do you have one of your business cards?
I have, like, a stack of 20-some.
Here, pop one of those out.
Those are all garbage.
Fine, pop one of mine out then.
They're also garbage.
So, mine are not garbage. Mine are great. Fuck you. Okay, but you see this whole, like, low-tier studios thing, right? Like, me and Seth are low-tier studios. But people are really getting behind the name. Like, people really enjoy the name when we explain that, like, we're low tier, but everyone starts low tier. Like,
here you go.
Like, people are really getting behind this idea of, like...
This is, like, gonna be really shaky. You're gonna have to fix it.
It's not that shaky.
It's okay.
Well, everything's shaky, but it's a vlog. It's, like, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and then I have a thing.
Yeah, right. So, like, people are getting behind low tier when we explain that, like, we're doing it as a way to educate people in a comfortable manner. Like, people are really behind it. Like, people are behind education and game design in general. So, so if you're a part of ISU-GDC, just know you're the first steps towards something great. Like, it's not even just me and Seth, it's all of us. It's everybody at ISU-GDC. We're all part of something important where we should be teaching people about game design. Really telling people that game design is a thing, that it's something that matters, all that kind of stuff. We're getting really philosophical right now. So I think that's time for us to, like, wrap it up. But
well, yeah. I can't emphasize enough just getting over being afraid of talking to people. Like, my parents and family are like, just be careful, it's whatever. It's like, if you can take care of yourself, just don't be too paranoid of just talking to some, like, random person in the park. Like, yeah. Especially, like, if they have a lanyard. I really recommend making sure they have a lanyard. But
yeah, don't want to be talking to some people who aren't even GDC related.
Yeah, that's out of context. I think I was. Yeah, talk to people that are related to what you're doing. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna close it up. We're getting a little bit weird, but
okay.
I don't know.
Keep it weird.
Yeah, so this is gonna be our thing. We're gonna do like a daily recap about things that we learned or anything like that. Make sure to check us out on my personal, this is all done on my personal channel. I'll send out an email eventually. Probably that's how you figure out about this video, so it doesn't even fucking matter. But yeah, so, this is what we're gonna do now, because all my content before was garbage. So, should we sign off? Like, I guess this is the President and Vice President, Admiral, Mega Corp, Ninja people.
Actually, no, we can't say names of... Whatever.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. This is your president and vice president. We're signing off. We love you guys. See ya.
Bye. Yeah.